hitting next.
I guess I'll hit next.
Alrighty. Actually, this one was your.
In the camera.
I'm not.
So we'll just.
It's already recorded. She already recorded.
It's been recorded. Yes.
So, what is this? Is this the project proposal? Right.
Okay. Go ahead. Alright. Well, hello. Good afternoon. We are the ECEN team, or Engineering Concepts Executed Now. My name is Brianna Gunn, and I'm serving as the Systems Engineer and the Fire Expert, along with my team.
My name is Isaac Veal. I am the software developer and also the liaison for the
My name is Kevin Marshall. I'm the software developer, and I'm also serving as the Android specialist for the group.
Hello, my name is Malcolm Miller. I'm the digital hardware design expert, and I work with the peripherals.
My name is William Senor, and I am responsible for the analog hardware design, as well as. My name is William Senor. I am responsible for the analog hardware design, as well as the SMS expert for the group.
Okay, our advisor is Dr. Doss, our co-advisor is Dr. Graves, and our customer is Health ATM.
Essentially. Okay. So first, a little background on our project. Health ATM current practices and some of their past practices, actually, they worked with Google Health. After Google Health actually undercut their business and decided to stop offering that service. After they decided to stop offering that service, they decided to come up with their own solution. So we've been working with them to figure that out. On the future, Health ATM will hopefully be us. We're deciding to actually do some type of Android application as well as SMS for low-income services or low-income areas. Okay? The motivation for this project actually would be a unified system. As you can see, it's most of the time when you go to the doctor or you go to a specialist and you have to have certain things done that might have been recommended to you by your doctor or that specialist itself, you have to have your records sent over from wherever your primary care doctor is. So now we want to have a unified and centralized system where all your documents will be stored. So let's say your doctor says, okay, go see a foot specialist. But I'm just doing it. So when you get there, you don't have to have your forms faxed over. You don't have to call or have anything sent. That should already be available for you. Okay. Overview for this entire project, we're going to talk about liaison. We're going to talk about FIRE, which stands for Fast Healthcare Interoperability Resources. We're going to talk about the peripherals that we're going to use in the scope of our project. We're also going to talk about Android and the SMS concept that's going to be a part of the scope, as well as go over the overview of the conclusion.
Bridging the Gap. That is my responsibility as the liaison for the group. Again, my name is Isaac Veal. And what I'm responsible for is bridging the gap between the customer and our group. Obviously, there has to be communication as far as developing the software application, as well as with the company, joining forces to, communicate and to actually complete the project. We are also working with the representative from the Health ATM company, Nathan Botts. We will be, joining forces together to accomplish or to, create the actual application.
So what is FIRE? FIRE stands for Fast Health Interoperable Resources. It's essentially it's the next generation for the standards used for the framework that we need to use to be compliant with HL7, which stands for Health Level 7, in order to create this project. It's we're going to use it because it's free of restrictions. It works almost seamlessly and leverages HL7 in order to be able to, for the mobile healthcare aspect of it to be used. And it's strong focus on implementation.
So Health ATM is basically creating a profile, if you will, to hold customers' health information, and to populate that profile, we want to use certain peripherals such as a weight scale, a glucose meter, a pulse oximeter, a blood pressure monitor, along with other devices to take data as it's taken from the machine and stored in your Health ATM profile.
Okay, so designing the Android app itself as well as the SMS service, particularly my part is the Android service or the Android application. That application should be secure and seamless, reliable, accessible, and interactive. What that means is that once you transfer your information from that device, that peripheral, to your phone, you don't have to worry about anything leaking out. If anyone is, for some reason, steal your data, your personal data as far as your, let's say your social security number, which will probably be held in Health ATM, you don't have to worry about that getting out. Seamless, it should be fast. You shouldn't have to worry about any extra setup for your device. You shouldn't have to worry about whether or not it's actually being sent to the centralized service. It should happen, and you shouldn't have to worry about anything with that. It should be easily accessible, which means that if I'm at home and I don't feel like going to the doctor, I don't have to worry about that. I can send that information in using the app or the SMS service, and when I get there, maybe next month, next year, they will have all my data.
Again, my name is William Senor, and I am dealing more particularly with the SMS service. And with SMS, it touches on all of these
Let's pause a second. Let's pause a second. All right, let's get started. Just go ahead and get through this. Y'all good?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get it open. All right. Michelle and Janae, y'all be quiet, okay? I don't want to hear y'all say anything else.
So, again, my name is William Senor, and I'm dealing with the SMS service. And with Health ATM, Health ATM deals with a lot of low income to middle income. So having an Android app may not be readily accessible. So using SMS would be the best way with sending in notifications to the person if they need to weigh themselves or if they need to check their glucose. Then there will be a message sent to their phone which says, "Did you weigh yourself today? Did you check your blood pressure?" As well as allowing you to send in a picture of some kind of rash or problem that they may be having, and sending it to Health ATM, and it will allow a doctor to kind of prescribe and diagnose what the problem is. And we will be using the Twilio API to achieve this.
So in conclusion, we are using Health ATM's resources to come up with a service to be provided to low and middle income persons. We want to make sure we stay fire compliant, and we want to utilize different health peripherals to achieve this project and eventually create an Android app and SMS service. Are there any questions?
The Trilio, or what's it called? Trilio or
Twilio.
Twilio. Okay. Have you guys had a chance to take a look at that yet?
I've actually looked at it. It's restricted. As far as using it as a free trial membership, it's restricted so far, so you have to actually pay to get the full access of the service.
So what is the restricted version that you do?
It's basically you're able to send messages from Twilio to your phone. You can program to say for Twilio to send a message like hello, and it'll send it to your phone.
And what is the paid version?
The paid version is you can send and receive, like you can send a message to someone, or you could receive a message. They could send a message to the Twilio actual cloud. And we looked at prices. It was about 3/4 of a cent for regular SMS, and for actual pictures, it was 1 cent to send.
Okay. So is it something that actually runs on your phone, on the phone, or is it out, or is it completely cloud based?
It's a cloud based. So it's like you send it through your phone, and Twilio is basically a cloud.
Okay. Because what we're talking about doing is having the. So how do we make that? I guess we need to figure out how to make the phone send the data from the scale there. Because I was under the impression that Twilio is something that could be on your phone. or whatnot. So maybe something you need to ask Nathan about how he envisioned mirroring those. For the Android device, it's fairly straightforward to figure out how to do it. Well, I mean, of course, you need to see what the data looks like, that aspect, but linking it with the Bluetooth should be a straightforward thing. So we can ask Nathan about that. Go ahead. You have a question?
What are the inputs and outputs of this?
As far as for peripherals. Go back.
Yeah, okay.
So inputs would be taking the data from the peripherals and processing it, packaging it into the app, and sending it from the app to the cloud.
And also making sure that it's a fire resource and making sure that it is, I guess it meets all of the HL7 as well as the fire standards, and it actually sending the information.
We're gonna use all of those?
Yes,
Yeah.
those are in the project scope for right now, the weight scale, the glucose meter, pulse oximeter, and blood pressure
This
monitor.
is more so for a proof of concept at this point, with hopeful going forward and moving more on to more advanced technologies.
What do you see as the analog design of the system?
As a liaison, I've been in communication with our representative from the Health ATM company, Nathan Botts, and right now we are brainstorming different ideas that we can actually implement that would, I guess, meet the requirement for the analog device for the project. At the current time, I'm waiting to hear back from him and his team, but we are in the process of.
You sent the email. Did you get the email?
He's talking about maybe incorporating an accelerometer to be able to, I guess, like assume a person's motion, or maybe taking some kind of visual technology and be able to. I know we spoke about that, taking like using a Kinect to sense somebody's weight or something of that nature. So we're still brainstorming ideas about.
And the system itself is gonna be what? It's gonna be a computer or a desktop?
So essentially, it's an application at this point.
Application running on.
Right, Android device as well as our flip phones for the SMS service.
Okay, so it's all. With all this data, like Bluetooth data?
So
I mean, is it Bluetooth wireless?
Yes.
All of
That's the goal.
it? All right, what about the, finding, do you have any?
Doesn't have a suggestion. Well, I had one suggestion. One comment. FIRE stands for Fast Healthcare Interoperability Resources. I believe, if I remember correctly. Not Fast Health Interoperability
Fast
Resources.
healthcare and operability resources.
I'm sorry.
Fast healthcare and operability resources.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You said help on that. Another thing. Peripherals. We probably need to. Well, at this point, that may be a goal. But at this point, probably just want to focus on one or two. Adding the other ones would probably be straightforward once you kind of learn how to do one.
So focus your limit on scope, and then once we prove that point.
Well, maybe concentrate on one and say maybe these additional ones will be a goal to get to these other ones. Because going for all of those on this side of the mountain may be a bigger mountain. Once we get to the other side of one, maybe we realize, oh, okay, it wasn't that big a mountain to climb. We can add, but maybe we should keep it as a goal. But let's maybe hone in on one of them for now, because there's a lot of steps you guys have to do. Okay. Do you have
Yeah, did you ever find any, what kind of background, documents you find?
Say that again.
What kind of background information you find?
Other than looking into more about the Google Health aspect of it that we spoke with Nathan about, because they said they no longer use it because it's no longer offered as a service by Google.
All right, so that was supposed to look into, that?
We found a
Right.
patent that had to do with mobile healthcare, but it was more just to understand, what kind of standards had to be fulfilled as far as mobile healthcare goes. And we're still looking for more that would be more closely related to this particular project.
That's supposed to be part of the, what you do today, is the presentation, the demonstration part of it. Supposed to be all going over the paper, the patent, product. Y'all saying y'all don't have that? Mhm.
No, not present in this presentation. It's under the research.
Okay. You look at this up there. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
What you gonna say the actual name of the project is gonna be?
Health ATM application.
Health ATM? Adams, can you hit the lights? Lights. Okay.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
Y'all got any questions? Any questions? All right. Okay, I'm sorry for
All right, thanks guys.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Editing.